Good morning. Welcome, welcome. The way knows the way, and today we have made our way to be together in worship, intersecting from all the various threads of our lives. Thank you for joining us, those of you here in the church building and those joining on Zoom. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church in Eugene. We are glad to be gathered here. My name is Ardia, or Ace. I'm today's worship associate. I am a young adult with frizzy hair. I am wearing our Side with Love yellow t-shirts and black pants and my beautiful tie-dye stole. If this is your first time here, would you please stand up or raise your hand so that we may welcome you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you would like, we can also come around with this handy guide to worship. So if you want a handy guide to worship, just some useful information. Any new visitors on Zoom, also feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. For those in the church, please also be aware there are amplifying loop headphones available in the sound booth on the north side of the sanctuary, if that would be helpful for you. Thank you all for coming today.
Eli will be lighting our chalice today. As they move their body away from us for a while, but our hearts and love remain joined.
Our chalice lighting words today are adapted from Rebecca Ann Parker's poem, In the Midst of a World. Thank you, Eli. In the midst of a world marked by tragedy and beauty, there must be those who bear witness against unnecessary destruction and who with faith rise and lead in freedom. With grace and power, there must be those who speak honestly and do not avoid seeing what must be seen of sorrow and outrage, or tenderness and wonder. There must be those whose grief troubles the water while their voices sing and speak refreshed worlds. There must be those whose exuberance rises with lovely energy that articulates earth's joys. There must be those who are restless for respectful and loving companionship among human beings whose presence invites people to be themselves without fear.
Good morning. My name is Chris Topaz. I use the pronouns she and her. I'm a white woman, and today I'm wearing my Side with Love UUCE kind of yellowish t-shirt and a worship associate's stole. I am your worship leader for today. The seeker asked the teacher, "How can you say you have happiness when there is so much suffering all around?" The teacher replied, "No amount of suffering inside of me will help anyone else's suffering." Once upon a time, many decades ago, I was walking in a village on an island in the Indian Ocean. My attention began to focus on a child, maybe 4 or 5 years old, as they walked along the dirt street lined with houses and stores. I noticed a feeling inside of me that I had never experienced before. Later, as I reflected upon it, I realized that this child was being loved by all of the people with whom they were interacting. It's hard to describe, but it started my wondering about love in a new way there in my 30s. My mom once told me that I taught her about love being other than only romantic love between two people, because I could say I love you to her, but no one else besides my dad ever had. In our faith, we say that love is transformative. I was a little transformed as I watched that child surrounded by that energy of love in the village in the Indian Ocean. My mom was a little transformed by hearing me say, "I love you" to her. At that time, when I was on that island, I had a friend who knew local people, so I was being driven around by someone who spoke English. Every day, the driver would ask me about my work, just casual conversation at first. But by the end of those 7 days, even though I tried to explain it to him every day, he could not comprehend what I did for a job. I worked in foster care. The idea of being unkind to children could not be a construct in his paradigm. He didn't get it. Around the world and in our neighborhoods, there's injustice and suffering. Here now, in August of 2025, I have conversations with people wondering together how we can maintain a loving stance, have a loving attitude towards all, even those who perpetuate cruelty upon others. Unitarian Universalists believe that every person is inherently worthy and has the right to flourish with dignity, love, and compassion, independent of their actions and beliefs. Love is the value that is central to our declared values. Big sigh, right? Also in conversations, sometimes we wonder how we can maintain a loving attitude when life's challenges seem overwhelming and one's basic needs are not met. We can feel powerless, hopeless, away from love. Every thought and every feeling uses energy. We can't be in control of our thoughts or emotions, but we can be in charge of our thoughts and emotions. It's like when I float down the river in my little one-person raft. The river is going to go. Emotions are going to happen. Thoughts are going to happen. But I can use my skills, my oars, to keep me out of trouble, keep me out of the rocks, the whirlpools, the blackberry brambles. I can use my skill of connecting with love to keep me out of conversations in my head or getting drained by emotion, like the news. Or the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Does anybody else get the woulda, coulda, shouldas in their head? I have an example here in my box of random things. No. Where is that? Oh, if I only would have put it where I thought I should have put it, I could have found it now. Oh, Chris, why can't you do things right? Or thinking, I think that person could have said that to me better, because now my feelings are hurt. Or the what ifs, right? That's another one that can get us into a rabbit hole in our mind. Or a favorite, expectations. Just a minute, sorry. Yes, I'm still here, yes, just a minute. I've been on hold 43 minutes, yes. No, I've explained it to you several times, and I explained it to the person before you yesterday, and the person before you, that person the other day. No, you say you understand, but the words you're saying make it clear that you don't understand what I need. It's not happening, and I'm still paying for it, and what you write to me to make it work doesn't make it work, and I expect customer service to help me. So frustrating, annoying. Stop, brain. Oh, I could be frustrated or annoyed. Or I could choose to be loving to my brain and my nervous system and breathe and be centered. Loving because my well-being matters. My well-being matters. My emotions and thoughts mostly only affect me, anyway. Your emotional and mental well-being matter. You are important. It's okay to be happy in the midst of suffering. Then you give from overflowing. If you're suffering, allowing love can help. Let's do a transformative meditation now to strengthen your connection with love so that loving you is more powerful than anything internal or external that might push you off from being centered and balanced. In a moment, I will ask you to take a centering breath and close your eyes if you're comfortable doing that, which will actually help with the experience. Our Dia will be watching so that there are no undue disturbances in the room. Or just soften your gaze and maybe look at the back of the chair in front of you if you're not comfortable closing your eyes. If you should need to leave, just do so. We're going to do some breathing. Yawning is a good sign of getting into the exercise, which is getting into your parasympathetic nervous system. Now, close your eyes if you're willing. Breathe in so that we're on the same count. And out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Continue to breathe and hear the drone of me counting to 8 in one part of your attention. And with another part of your attention, find yourself in a safe space in your imagination. It can be a space you know, or it might be some imaginary safe space. Perceive the smells. Feel anything that seems like it wants to be touched. Hear the sounds. Taste anything that seems like it wants to be tasted. And see anything that might be visible. You're doing fine. Now, bring into that space a workspace of some sort. It might be a table, a desk, a tree trunk, and be there with it. Breathe. Now, on your workspace, perceive an apple. You can make it be any way that you want it to be, or just perceive what appeared when you asked that this happened there in your reality. Now, make the apple turn around slowly, rotate. Now make the apple rise up a few inches into the air. And now down onto your workspace again. And now up into the air. And then make the apple dissipate, disintegrate, disappear. Continue to breathe, you're doing fine. Now, perceive a tree on your workspace. You can create it as you want it, or a perception of one that may come to you. Now make the tree rotate around. Now have it rise up a few inches off the workspace. And then have it get decorated with something pleasant. Now have that tree lift up into the air a few more inches and float away and disintegrate. You're doing fine. Now perceive a rock. Be with it. Have it lift up into the air a few inches off of your workspace. Rotate it around. Stop its rotation. Then have it go back down onto your workspace. Now have it lift up and dissipate, disappear. You're doing fine. Keep your eyes closed, push through. Those were 3 physical objects. Now I want you to put the basic energy of love, not related to a person or event, in front of you. It can be a perception, an image, or a feeling, maybe a ball of energy. Perceive love, be with love, and breathe. If your mind wanders, know that this is your mind, and you can bring it back and focus on breathing and love. Allow the hormones of pleasantness in your body now. Bring the love into your heart and into the cells of your body. Continue to breathe. Now, back at your workspace, I want you to perceive something that knocks you off of being centered and balanced and loving to appear onto your workspace. What bothers you to your core? You may have been aware of this, that this was disturbing your inner self, or you may not have been aware of it. Sit with it, realize it. Now, just as you dissipated the tree and the rock and the apple with your mind, dissipate what bothers you and replace it with love. You can actually do that. Be with love. You are in charge of your thoughts and feelings. Tell yourself, I am in charge of my thoughts and my feelings. Do it again. Realize something that stresses you. Feel love. And with the love, transform the stressor out of your consciousness. You're surrounded in a bubble of love. Breathe and allow it to flow. Feel how it multiplies in your cells. The way knows the way. Allow yourself to perceive love. Allow yourself to experience love, transforming whatever challenging thoughts or feelings come to you. Let the strength of the love in you fill this room. Friends on Zoom, we have you here with us. Breathing is the pump. Let the energy flow. Now expand the love to our neighborhood and the world. Breathe. Become aware of your breath again. Take a breath of transition and wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes and bring your awareness back to here and now. Remember the skill to navigate the river of emotion and stay strong. Breathe in love, breathe out love. Love strengthens you. Love is free and always. Love transforms stressors such as corruption, trauma, overwhelm, tiredness, emotions, hatred, climate, loneliness, health, bullying, worry, or confusion. Get her mask. Into pleasantness such as laughter, trust, smiles, connection, hugs, fun, I can, energy, freedom, calm, safe, and wonder. Thoughts and feelings that tilt you off of your center are like clouds. They're real, but they can go away or be diminished. Then you have more strength and focus to fight for justice and enjoy personal well-being. Love is free and always. Love, so that you are balanced and centered no matter what's going on inside or around you, and you can thrive and give from overflowing. Let's say our closing words together. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. And let's say the words of our mission statement. Empowered by love, we transform ourselves and serve our world. The seeker asked the teacher, "How do I find happiness?" The teacher replied, "Chop wood, carry water, Go now, my friends, do your daily tasks with as much love as you can. The more time you spend in loving instead of in other thoughts or feelings, the more you will be transformed to being even more loving. Love is free and always.